So, have you been having issues with people that are around you? People not being totally honest and open? Or are you finding it a challenge to really click with people? Stay tuned. I may have the answer for you. Speak to you shortly. So greetings, welcome back. My name is Matt. I'm from Karnak Holistics, where we learn together and we do grow together in the sight of God. So today I want to speak about don't surround yourself with fake people. Now these people could be friends, family, or your lover, or your fiance, or whoever. It's a matter of you understanding where you're coming from and where they're coming from, and helping them to understand you and you understand how they are trying to understand you. And if they're not understanding you, hopefully today should shed some light on what options you can do or what can help to support you moving forward. As always, I speak from my own experience and from what I experience or what I hear and what I see. So it's not necessarily something that is biblical or there's any theory and all that. It's just mainly from my own perception. And so I just want to start with a quote from Stoicism. It says, when there is no enemy within, there is the enemy without can do no harm. So let me just re-say that again. When there is no enemy within, the enemy without can do no harm. So simple and plain that with the enemy from within and you find your balance within you, the enemy on the outside or the people on the outside who are challenging you have no power because you are sure about who you are. And that's, as I mentioned before, is the key thing. But the first point I want to speak about is you must find and love your own gift and understand who and what you are about. Because the changes that you're going to be going through, and I always speak about the hero's journey, but the changes you're going through is going to be strange to a lot of people. It could be strange to you, and you may feel alone in a crowd or alone amongst your own self. And you may be for the fact that you may physically have to spend time on your own, or you may have to emotionally spend time on your own. And in that times, it can be quite dark and quite hard to transcend through. But then while you're going through those phases, you've got these people around you that are trying to give you advice and tell you what you're feeling is incorrect or is not right or you're lost and all the rest of it. The important thing is that that's why I say you must know your gift. You must understand who you are and what you're about, because your gift is from God. That's why it's called your gift, and I'll put that at the bottom. It's your gift because it's not their gift, it's your gift. It's your journey along your path. And it's what you aim to achieve at the end of your transformation stage. The other people is that people may not understand or want to support your story or your journey. And this is because they only in their own self-reflection. And in some cases, they may not even have the equipment, so to speak, or the knowledge to really understand what and why you're going through or being acting a certain way. This is you got various options really, but one of the ones I look at is maybe just educating them about how and what you're feeling and what you're going through and why you're doing it. And again, a lot of people could be quite blinkered and not really frankly care about what you do and where you're going, and they just say that you're just changed and you're not the same. And with that sense, there is an element that you may need to cut them off, because it's about you not setting yourself too low and falling into the state of depression or falling into the dark night of the soul, because this is about you and your growth and your journey. Remember, they have their own path to walk. And remember, people only project their own energies or their own self, what they see on you. So say if you're going through a transformation and you decided to go traveling, and you started saving, and you got a part-time job, but you're working full-time, so you're not around your friends much, you're not at home much, but you just want to go for traveling. You've got this burning ambition, you need to go traveling. So, and people start saying, you're never around, you've changed, you're very selfish, you're very confused, you're very lost. Why have you drawn back away from us? What have I done? Notice the words, what have I done? It's about point. Remember, how many fingers pointing at you, and they're pointing at you, how many fingers are coming back? Remember, there's 3 fingers pointing back, so when they're pointing at you. So a lot of the reflection is for the fact is that they just don't simply understand. And this is where a lot of the challenges come in, and it's down to you to then kind of develop them and help them understand what you are about, because they won't necessarily understand. And even if they say they do, they may still be negative. And if they're pulling you back and you're putting your life on hold because these people just don't understand what you're doing, then you need to reaffirm your life, because remember, we're here on this planet as us once, so it's us to be the best that we can be, and be the better you, as I said in my last video. The other point is own your own truth. You need to own your own truth. You need to stick to your guns. You need to, if it's right, what you're feeling is true. If you've got a burning ambition inside you, if you've got that energies coming down from the creator, and you just feel this is where you should go, and it may be like the last hour, the last minute that you decide to make that change, then that is what you need to do. Because if you do progress forward and then it doesn't work out, you'll not only hurt yourself, you've hurt other people, and it only slows you down more. And of course, as Carnacarians, my devotion, my love is towards you, and your welfare is my thought process, is more what I think about, and about your development, about you developing the right way, the honourable way, the noble way. The other thing is that be open with people. Keep talking about it. There's a difference between talking about what you're going to do and what you're hoping to do. Now, in a sense, is that you can tell them the story, you can tell them stuff, but you don't have to tell them the detail. So again, if you're going traveling, you can say, look, I'm just saving to go travel, go on holiday. You don't have to tell them that you're going away for like 7 months or 6 months. You can just say you want to go and kibbutz for a while. You just want to go and experience different countries. You don't have to tell them you're going to Spain, then to Morocco, then to America. You don't have to do the detail. Unless, obviously, they are responsible for you, then obviously you would have to explain and let them know. So always be safe when you're doing that. But predominantly, they are not you. They're not your own truth. That's what's important. Is about finding what is right for you. The other thing is don't be blind. Don't be blinded by the bullshit, because people are going to come up with some stuff to keep you held back and not to go anywhere to move forward. So you're going to find that you're probably just going to be stuck and not making any changes, because all these people are telling you this is what they feel you should be doing, than opposed to what you really want to do. So again, as I said, this is about your journey. And finally, what I want to say is trust people. Trust people that are around you. People tell you a whole load of bullshit, tell you a whole lot of BS, and some of it is because of their own fear, because they are afraid to change, but you are not afraid to change. Your transformation is a lot different than theirs, and that's what's key, and that's what's important for you, and what's important about your journey and your hero's journey as you're going on and developing. So I hope that's helped. And above all, Carnacarians, the reality is like, you are a beautiful energy, and you obviously are on this journey to move forward, to find peace, to find knowledge and understanding. And a lot of people are not going to understand what you're about. And I always say try and find a community that you can be a part of, be safe within a community that you can trust them. But above all, be respectful, honorable, or noble. And I'm just going to end on that, because I just feel, don't let fake people try and control you and keep you held back, because you're the one that's going to be left high and dry. And you probably find out eventually they will go on and leave you behind, and then you're left with egg on your face. Hope that's helped, and leave comments below. And I hope to see you in the next video. Stay blessed, stay safe. Namaste.